Hello, everyone. How are you? It has been a hot minute since I have been on live. It has been a hot minute, but it has been quite the month of January. As you may or may not know, my husband left his job, and we have been really ramping up our eBay store. I'm still working from home full-time, and kids are back to school, and it's just been a lot of adjustments. So I haven't been here, but I'm here now, and I want to share something with you guys because having conversations with people, I've realized that things that I may view as simple or obvious aren't being shared with the masses. So I am here to talk to you guys a little bit about my experiences and hopefully give you some golden nuggets to take away and use in your business so that you can start seeing results. So as you're jumping on, say hello to me. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know that you are here. I have this, I love this Restream. I love Restream because it is just, it's so fancy. And every time I get on here, I swear they update something. So now I have the chat showing up here. This is great. Hopefully it works. But yeah, I'd love to know who's on, who's watching, and how you're feeling today. So what I wanted to share with you guys is things that your upline, if you are in direct sales, or maybe you are new to the online space, maybe you have a store, whatever it may be, things that aren't really being shared with you that may or may not, it's not being intentionally, keeping information from you, but these are things that I really tapped into, and it really helped my business go to a whole new level. Hello, Kim from Oklahoma. How are you, my dear friend, my beautiful friend? I am so glad you are here. So glad, because I know this is going to help you as well. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about why you may not be seeing growth in your business. And I kind of want to talk to everyone, but we know how trying to speak to everyone works. So this is for my ladies in network marketing. This is for my ladies who fell in love with a product or a company or an opportunity, and they are like, oh, hell yeah, I am here for this. This is for you ladies tonight. So if you are either, have an established network marketing business, maybe you're brand new, let me know that in the comments. But this is going to help you even if you are really experienced. It's going to kind of give you a check into, well, maybe I should take a step back and kind of reanalyze what I have going on here. So if you've noticed that your sales have come to a complete halt, or you're not bringing in new people, or no one's wanting to join you, because I know how that feels. When I joined network marketing about, it was probably closer to 3 years now. 3.5 years ago, I found a product that changed my life. The product was so incredible and made such an impact on me that I wanted everyone to feel as good as I did. Along with that, I also had the opportunity to bring in residual income, make new friends, get outside of my comfort zone, start an online business. There's all these opportunities, and I don't want you guys to dismiss that, because I think a lot of times in the online space, people are bashing my network marketers, and we are putting a stop to that today, because the reason why they're bashing network marketers is because you don't know what you don't know. At the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. And if you are told by someone who is successful above you to do it a certain way, you're going to take that information and you're going to implement it, right? Because you want to be in the place they are. The thing that sucks, though, is that you aren't them. You aren't who they are. You are your own person, and you have this special magnetic way of giving off the same information, but it's not going to look the same way they are. When people have such huge teams, though, it's sometimes just easier to generalize, like do this and get this. And then as we're sitting there brand new to network marketing and we're doing that and getting nothing, we become frustrated. and we think we're annoying people, and we think that we're never going to be successful, or maybe this isn't for me, or what am I doing? Or it's completely normal. Okay. So these 3 things that I'm going to share with you are going to allow you to kind of see things in a different perspective. So sorry, went on a tangent there. But reason number 1 that you aren't making sales is because you are scared. Fear. Fear has you in the palm of its hand. And while fear is one of my favorite things, I was just talking to my coach on Voxer, and I was saying how talking about this made me nervous. It made me really uncomfortable because I was so successful and I had such a great team, and I was very, very close to my upline, but I fell out of alignment, and I started to not feel like it was where I needed to be. And when fear steps in, or we start thinking like, what are they going to think of me if I leave, or if I do something outside of what they're telling me to do? What if it doesn't work? And then I look stupid, and then they're not going to help me anymore. And then I'm going to be all by myself and no one's going to help me. And that's not true. That's not true at all. A lot of times we create fears in our mind, create stories that aren't even near the truth of what it is, and it keeps us in our comfort zone. And that's just kind of what fear does. We want to do something that we're uncomfortable with, and our body's like, nope, I don't know how that's going to turn out. You need to just keep doing what you're doing. And that's when we keep sending, hello, Jenna. Oh my gosh, my favorite ladies are jumping on. I'm like pumped. I am pumped. But yeah, we allow fear to keep us in our comfort zone, playing small, doing the copy and pasting, doing the cold messages, doing the stock graphics, not really showing our audience and our people who we've become since starting this product, since joining this company, since stepping into this opportunity. We don't want people to think poorly of us, and that's just human nature. Okay, no one wants to be judged. No one wants to be told they're wrong. No one wants to do something or set out to do something and then end up not having it work out. And so our body's natural way of avoiding that is to just not do it. And we talk ourselves out of it. But yeah, I was talking to my coach, and I'm like, I'm really nervous to talk about this because I don't want it to come off as I'm bashing my upline, because that's the furthest thing from the truth. What the problem was with me in network marketing when I stepped away was that I was doing things that weren't in alignment with me. And then I was in turn blaming myself and thinking that I wasn't right for it. And that's not the truth. What I should have done is taking my upline's lead and doing it in a way that felt good to me, that felt good to my team, that kept my team motivated, that kept my customers motivated, that kept me motivated. And I burnt myself out, because if you aren't doing things that feel right to you, you are going to burn yourself out. I promise you that. I promise you. And I'll never forget towards the end of me going all in network marketing, I sent a message to someone, and it was a copy paste message. I am not afraid to stand up here and say I sent cold messages like they were like my addiction. Okay. I was the hey girl. I was the girl all up in your inbox. But what I realized is when someone came back to me and said, you're better than that. You are better than that. Don't be sending these messages. You are better than that. And it triggered me. I instantly thought, you bitch. You are so rude. You don't even know what I'm doing. You don't even know me. You can't tell me what to do or what not to do. But she was right. She could sense that I was not being my authentic self because she knew me showing up authentically. And I got in that mindset of needing to hit the next rank, needing to hit the bonus, needing to hit the blah, 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 blah. And all authenticity just felt right out the window. It went right out the window, and I instantly focused on the number. My customers, my team, everyone became cash cows. And that's when I knew that I needed to step away. And so I really, really hope that these tips, I am like flooding through the gates with information here. I really hope these tips help you realize like you're not crazy and there's nothing wrong with you and you are capable of doing this. You just have to kind of take a step back and almost do less. Yeah, stick with me here. Number 2. Okay, let's see what Jenna says here. I have all these, Jenna says, so true. I've done so many things that just didn't feel right and burned myself right out. And Jenna, I remember I love jumping on your live videos. Jenna, I don't know if you still do, but promoted jewelry. And I loved watching her try on jewelry because she was herself. She was herself. But it's so common for us to get stuck in this like vision of like, get the rank, get the blah, 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 just get it, that we fall out of touch with who we are. And that brings me to reason number 2. You don't have a clear why. You don't have a clear why. This really came clear to me the other day when I received a package from a friend of mine in the mail. And she is a promoter for Monet. And she was a hairstylist. And now she's a stay-at-home mama. And she has the most beautiful hair. She has the most beautiful hair. And she sent me this care package for Christmas. And I messaged her and I said, thank you so much for this. And her response was, no need to thank me. I love helping women become excited to get ready in the morning. I love helping women feel confident. I love helping women overcome insecurities that have kept them in the same hairstyle, doing the same routine, pulling their hair up in a ponytail. I help women overcome that. And she's in network marketing, and think of how powerful that why is. That is what helps bring in the sales. That is what helps bring people to your team. That is what helps you draw in customers that are like, yeah, I want what she has. I want to feel like she does. I want my hair to only take 10 minutes to do in the morning. If we're focusing on being able to do something, or one I see a lot is you can work from anywhere, or, you know, like people are on vacation and they have their cell phones out. No one wants to know that. Okay. No one wants to work on vacation. No one wants to do any of that. Take it back a step and think, why do I love this company and this product as much as I do? I'm just going to share a little story here. I was a promoter for Thrive. I still am a promoter. I still bring in income from Thrive. I had a team of about 40. We were bringing in around $40,000 a month in downline sales while I was working full time, going to school for my MBA. I had fun. I was having a freaking blast. I was changing lives. I was inspiring people to do hard things. People were seeing results. But what I was doing wrong was I was focusing on this one product. Okay? I was focusing on the capsules and the shake and the patch. I started presenting myself as, you can't do this unless you do this. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. That wasn't my truth. I wasn't sharing that I spent thousands of dollars on a coach. I wasn't sharing that I was, reading tons of personal development books. I wasn't sharing that I was doing the inner work and seeing a therapist and overcoming fear and doing scary things behind the scene. I was giving all credit to this product. And when I wasn't sharing the bigger piece, the why, the things that this product led me to do or to be motivated to do, my customers and my team started becoming frustrated because they're like, well, like I'm doing it. I'm waking up, I'm taking the capsules. 20 minutes later, I'm drinking the shake. I'm putting on the patch. I'm drinking the water. I'm doing all the things, Justine, but I'm not where you're at. What the heck? This stuff doesn't work, right? Who can relate with me on that one? And I became defensive. Well, you must not be doing something right. You must not be doing something right. I wasn't sharing the whole why. I wasn't sharing that this product gave me mental clarity in a way that allowed me to see a bigger picture and the bigger thing for myself. I wasn't sharing that this simple product gave me more energy so that I had the motivation to do more in my life. I wasn't sharing the fact that I was talking with teammates every single night and helping them work through their personal stuff and giving them a shoulder to lean on and my customers a place to lean on. I wasn't sharing that. And so really get crystal clear on your why and why you are so excited to be sharing this product, why you're so excited to bring people into this experience with you. Because you guys, I drove the Mercedes. I had the Mercedes-Benz paid for me. I was earning free vacations. I was doing all the damn things. I was bringing in nearly $3,000 of residual income a month promoting this product. And it was the moment that I realized that there's more for me. There's more for me. And that's not to discredit any network marketer, because sister, like, you rock what you do. You rock at what you do. But I wanted to help people do it themselves. Instead of me doing the work, I want to share how I was able to shift my perspective and my mindset around this way of business and change lives because of it. So really, really get crystal clear on your why. And you're going to be blown away by how much easier it is to come up with content, how much easier it is to share, how much easier it is when someone's like, hey, what are you doing? To not have like that awkward feeling of, it's a sale. Oh my God, what if I blow it? What if I blow it? Oh my gosh, I'm so close to my bonus. What if I don't hit it now because I blow it? Stop it. We need to stop thinking of our customers and our clients as cash cows, because it is bigger than that. And the moment that you stop treating people like that, they're going to come to your inbox. I can't even tell you how many people come to me and ask if I still do Thrive. Yes, I still do Thrive. I do it every single day. I haven't for a little while. I kind of took a little break in January. But I plan to get back on it because I know how much better I felt on it. But I don't brand myself as the company, because if that company shut doors tomorrow, I still have a brand. I still have relationships. I still have friendships and beautiful opportunities to help people grow beyond the product. And so that's kind of what I focus on. Not kind of, that's what I focus on. Having clear, or you don't have clear intentions, is the number 3 reason why you're not making sales. And I mean this with all the love. So I do not want you to take this personally. I talk with at least one person every single day who reaches out to me with a cold message because you see someone and you're thinking, yep, I want you. I want you in my bubble. I want you to experience. A person becomes this picture perfect visual of who you want on your team, who you want to experience what you're experiencing with. But when you go into a conversation with that intention, it is so loud. It's so loud and it's so obvious. And it's so obvious. And a lot of people are really mean about it. They get annoyed about it. But I look at it as an opportunity to help someone grow and learn and get uncomfortable so that they can be like, oh, yeah. Ooh. But if you go into a conversation thinking, I want you to get a free account, I want you to try my product, I want you to do something for me, that person on the receiving end is going to feel that, no matter how hard you try. So when you may have your upline say, oh my gosh, Becky posted this post. Becky posted this post about Thrive. I'm just using Thrive because that's what I know. She posted this post about Thrive and it is blowing up. It is blowing up. Like, she's got so much engagement. She's got people messaging her. She's got all these things. Go to Becky's post, copy it, put your own picture on it, and post it. How many times have you heard that? Don't do that, because you aren't Becky. You aren't Becky. Your story isn't Becky's. And if you are a leader telling your people to do this, I really challenge you to take a step back, and you can use that same concept, but how can you give them tools to put their own spin on it, to create their own story, to make them feel safe, to know that their story matters? Because every single person you bring on your team, that's a piece of your success. They're not just your downline. They are a part of your team. And without your team, you wouldn't be where you are. And so really have good intentions. And even if your leadership or your upline isn't showing these intentions, they're going to give you some resistance when you start doing it. I promise you that. They're going to look at you like, why would you do that? They will. And that's okay, because your way of showing up isn't going to be in line with theirs. And maybe they just aren't aware of your intention behind it. Maybe you want to just host a Zoom meeting with your team to talk about personal development. Let's talk about fear. What is freaking you out right now about growing your business? What thoughts are coming up in your mind that are keeping you from reaching the next level? These people are looking to you as their leader. And a lot of times network marketing is the very first step in direct sales, in like any online business. There are so many 7-figure coaches that I know of that started in network marketing. And so many people go into network marketing, get that icky taste in their mouth and think that's it. And it's the furthest thing from it. Your passion and your purpose and your why and your intentions are going to flourish if you allow yourself to be yourself and do things that make you uncomfortable. Whew! Dang. I forget sometimes how much I love this stuff. I forget how much I love this stuff because it was such a painful departure. It was almost like I was grieving something, because my email address, guys, to this day, oh, look at George. To this day is JB Thriver for life. I was in it. I thought this direct sales company was going to get me out of corporate. This direct sales company, I was going to be at the top. I was going to be the millionaire walking across stage. I was going to do all of it. And it wasn't until I had that moment of whoop that I pivoted. And there's nothing wrong with pivoting. Just because someone rocks at it and makes it their career choice and what they do every single day, that is awesome. And they should do them. But if you reach that point where you're like, or maybe you're like, I like love this, but like, I need something more, then you need to maybe take a step back and think, how can I show up in my way? What feels good to me? If cold messaging doesn't feel good to you, it's not because you are scared. It is because it is icky. And I know people tell you that because I still get emails telling me to do it. Cold messages are not going to get you there. They will not get you there. Being authentic, being genuine, being raw, being vulnerable, being open to whatever comes your way, that's going to get you there. And that's going to get people coming back to you month after month after month. And that's going to get people on your team saying, hell yeah, sister, let's do this. I'm in it. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to those conferences. We're going to those trips. We are doing the thing. It's possible. The very last conference that I attended, I had someone from my team join me. And I felt so much guilt because I stopped promoting after an incident that happened on that trip. I was done. And I carried so much guilt. She paid for her plane ticket. It's not cheap to go to those conferences. And I had the imposter syndrome. and I had the guilt, and I had all of those feelings of I let my entire team down because I made this decision. No. No. And I know that to be true because if anyone in my downline decided to step away, I took their people as if they were my own. I knew my downline, and I knew my downline's downline, and I knew my downline's downline's downline. Every single person that was under my umbrella was part of my team. They got their name on my wall. They had a sticky note of their name. So what kind of leader do you want to be? It's up to you. I love you so, so much. I hope this was helpful. Oh, I feel so much better. I haven't been live in a very long time. So thank you for being here with me. If you have questions on like human design and want to figure out how you can use your blueprint to grow your team, to grow your business, I have 2 one-on-one spots open for this month and March. I have payment plans available. I would love to work with you, get your skill tuned in so that you can start making that impact and seeing those results that you want to see. So I love you all so, so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.